over 2 miles 5, and he won that very well. But my main hope is hoping that Fairmountain won't get hampered.
Field leave the starting point then for the Stables Business Park Handicap Hurdle, and with no flights in the back straight, this extremely long run towards the first of the 4 flights that will be taken now during the course of their journey. Chanticleer is the first one to show, by a length or so from Tight Call Foreign Secretary, and between that pair Nordic Combined. Adman Sam settles in 5th place, the white bridle and cheek pieces on the inside of Shishun Sunny, who's on the inner of Final List, white-faced, the black jacket. Calva races in midfield just ahead of Organdi, then Melikov. Rear divisions early on include Ballyhill, Fairmountain's quite well back. Dave and Burney having been a bit awkward in the preliminaries. The last 2, Olympic Honour and Karaka is last of all. So continue to run between the fences and the hurdles in the back straight, and Chanticleer it is who has the advantage in the blue and white colours. Foreign Secretary in the headgear, and then out wide Nordic Combined, and the white face, also front rank, belongs to Tight Call. Racing just behind the leaders, the grey Airhorse 1 with Calva and Shishun Sunny and Adman Sam are all tracking the leaders as they move into the turn. Melikov on the inside of Organdi, Ballyhill comes next, Fairmountain, Airhorse 1, Olympic Honour, Dave and Burney, and Karaka is the back marker. So they're making the turn back towards the 2 flights of hurdles that they will take twice in all. And out in the lead, Chanticleer from Foreign Secretary and Tight Call as they head on then towards the first up the home straight. Nordic Combined and Adman Sam with Shishun Sunny, Calva in the mauve colours and Adman Sam. Then behind these, just drifting back Final List, joined by Ballyhill Organdi as they finally reach flight number 1. And they all traverse it safely, with Karaka being the back marker. On towards the second. And again, the whole field are over. So out in the lead, Chanticleer disputing it with the big white face, yellow jacket of Tight Call, Foreign Secretary, then Nordic Combined. Shishun Sunny and Adman Sam with Calva in the mauve colours and Final List travelling in midfield. Just behind these we have Organdi in the pink from Ballyhill, the grey Airhorse 1. Karaka and Dave and Burney getting a little closer, then Melikov, Fairmountain. Last of all is Olympic Honour at the moment, but the whole field are very tightly grouped, and they'll now have this extremely long run before they reach the second last. Tight Call it is who'll lead the turn away from the stands from Foreign Secretary and Nordic Combined. Chanticleer's just drifted back to a share of 3rd ahead of Shishun Sunny in the blue and white hoops and the maroon sleeves. Final List and Calva with Adman Sam on the running rail. Airhorse 1 on the outside of Ballyhill with amongst horses Organdi in the pink. Melikov, Fairmountain. Olympic Honour's still the back marker with Dave and Burney just preceding that one, and Karaka up on the outside. So 3 deep for the lead. They race down the back straight with Tight Call disputing the running with Foreign Secretary and Nordic Combined. Shishun Sunny comes next. Chanticleer's losing the position, is now back in about 7th or 8th and dropping back through the field. Calva moves through into 5th with Adman Sam Organdi and then Final List. Ballyhill comes next with Airhorse 1. Melikov just ahead of Dave and Burney, then Fairmountain, and Chanticleer is dropping swiftly back through the field and is now the back marker, passed by Olympic Honour. The field, however, remain tightly grouped as they head towards the turn out of the back straight in round about 1/4 mile's time or so, and Tight Call heading inside the final 3/4 of a mile. Nordic Combined in the purple, Foreign Secretary just bustled along amongst horses. Calva has made pretty smooth progress in the maroon or the mauve colours on the outside. Karaka also round the outside of Final List. Airhorse 1 trying to get involved, and then Shishun Sunny dropping back through the field. Tight Call, then Organdi as the leaders make the turn for home. So Nordic Combined on the outside of Foreign Secretary as they make the bend. 3rd for Calva with Karaka running a big race in 4th. Ballyhill's ridden along Airhorse 1 as they head towards the second last. And it's Nordic Combined out in front for Fergus Gillard, pursued by Calva Right-hand side belongs to Karaka, then Foreign Secretary, Airhorse 1. Fairmountain from a long way back's moved through into 6th. Nordic Combined just cast the head to one side, still has the lead from Calva and Karaka. Over 2 from the finish, then Airhorse 1 and Foreign Secretary down towards the last. Left-hand side, Nordic Combined. Calva on the right-hand side in the mauve, then Karaka and Airhorse 1 who stays on. Calva for Angus Chalida. Over on the far side, Nordic Combined. Airhorse 1 for Lorcan Murter is staying on, but it's Calva who's moved through to have the advantage. Driven out towards the finish, it's Calva who will come home ahead of Nordic Combined, Airhorse 1, Karaka, Fairmountain next, and Ballyhill, Foreign Secretary and Organdi.
A rose between two thorns. It is Calva dog who defies top weight to come through and see off Nordic Combined and Air Horse 1, two course specialists of a sort. Calva dog who went through the race particularly well. Much better than his reappearance, but a bit like his stablemate who ran up at Ayr 4 or so weeks ago, having finished tired on that ground. Much better from the stablemate earlier on for Paul Nicholls, who made the running and only just was beaten in the final furlong. Here Calva dog has seen it through and seen it out, perhaps better than Nordic Combined and Air Horse 1.
Well, if High Change's sudden fall from grace earlier on was not very predictable beforehand, that was slightly more. I mean, he's got more than enough ability, Nordic Combined, to win a race like this, but travelled into it, led going really sweetly, and he's half thrown it away. Air Horse 1 has run well again, but never quite landed a blow. And the winner, I think, is really benefited from having Angus Gillada's £7 claim, not only because Angus Gillada is quite promising, but because taking £7 off 12 stone, and he's not the biggest horse, but I think it's made all the difference. And
difficult horse to get a handle on, Jonathan. He ran in graded company a couple of times last season.
He found wanting in those, having won novices, but he's won this off top weight, and well, they'll probably find you could see him in a really good handicap with a lot less weight.